What's good, YouTube? It's your boy JusticeXFalls. We're back at it again with another video. Today, we are going to be taking a look at what will soon be a relic of gaming past. So, we're going to be taking a look at the Google Stadia. So, Google Stadia was, a platform that launched some years ago. And if you don't know, it'll be shutting down in 2023. All purchases will be refunded and the cloud gaming service will be shuttered down on January 18th. So Ubisoft is working with Google Stadia to get your Stadia games to PC using Ubisoft Connect. So that'll be a nice funnel for them, for Ubisoft, to get their get some install base to their service that has their games encased in it. That will be announced at a later date. So this was as of September 20th. If you don't know about Google Stadia, it was a cloud gaming service. So it was a cloud gaming service that launched in 2019. So it's only 3 years old, and shortly it's coming to an end. I think that cloud gaming is still something that is very contentious in the gaming community. And that was my phone, but it'll be all right. We do things one take around here. It's a very contentious service. Some people liked it, some people didn't. When it first came out, I tried it, and it was a little shaky. And honestly, I hadn't picked it up back then because I really wasn't into cloud gaming. I'm still not now, but I still dabble in it here and there, like when I'm traveling. Like I recently just took a trip out to New Jersey, and then I went out to Philly, so I had my I was using my Xbox Game Pass cloud gaming to game on the go, and it was dope. I set up the hotspot on my phone, and then I connected my tablet to my phone, and I was able to play like that. But Google Stadia is something I never really gave a try. It was really ahead of its time as far as what they were trying to do, but it's just cloud gaming is not really ready. It's not really ready yet, in my opinion. And it's sad to see such a service that had such promise. It's sad to see it go. Because it was a problem with developers working with it. There was problems with the servers, because all cloud gaming it's a server with a bunch of gaming PCs in it somewhere out in whatever the office is at for the company, and then they stream it out to you. So you're basically borrowing a gaming computer from the company, and you're playing it off of that using your Wi-Fi, or whatever Wi-Fi that you have where you're at. So I heard it got better, before the downfall, but I wanted to try it out, like, one last time before it goes. So we're gonna go through and we're gonna open it. We're gonna do an unboxing, and then we're gonna set it. We're gonna do a setup, and then we're gonna play some games and give this little engine that could, this little cloud gaming engine that could, give it one last hoorah before it gets shut down on the 18th of this month. So without further ado, let's get to the rest of the video. Alright, so here it is, the Google Stadia. This is the Premier Edition. This comes with a few things, including that controller, as you can see on the front. So let's pop this open, and the controller is revealed. It's a white controller, comes in white and black. It is Bluetooth wireless. There's Type-C connection. You connect it to your computer, and a 3.5mm headphone jack. And then you see it has the triggers on it, which you would expect. Start, select, share button, screenshot, and the Stadia button. So this controller actually feels better than I thought it would be. This is actually a well put together controller, and I think even after the service is terminated on the 18th. It is the 3rd as of the recording of this video. You'll be able to still use it as a regular controller. So let's look in the box here. So in the box, it comes with your get started guide, and it comes with your wires. As I mentioned before, I did get this from a family member. They let me have it. Shout out to my cuzzo, a little big cuzzo. So that's why everything's not perfectly packaged. So here, this is going to be the power cord that you connect your Google Chromecast Ultra to, because it comes with the Google Chromecast Ultra. This is going to go in the back of your TV, and this serves as, if you never used Google Cast, like Chromecast before, it basically serves as an interface, like a front end for your for the Google services for you, so you can log into your games and use apps and things of that nature on the Google platform. So this will be the wire for the controller. It's Type C to Type A, and then you get and it also comes with a little power brick here too. Take this out. I don't know why I'm having so much trouble taking this out, but this is the power brick that you get. Not sure of the power wattage on it, but it should definitely be more than enough to charge the controller. I see a lot of power bricks usually comes with a Type C, but this does come with a Type A, so it's because the wire is Type A to Type C, so obviously the connection has to be Type A to Type C. The connection has to be Type C. I mean Type A. So yeah, so that's what comes in the box. Next, we're gonna play some games. Okay, now you see what comes in the box with the Premier Edition. Now we're gonna sign in. So if you already have a Google account, you can just sign in with your Google account. So we're gonna bring this over here and do that. Y'all need to see my login. We're gonna log in using our regular Google account. We're gonna confirm. There's the terms of service. We'll click next on that. You pick your avatar. I'll pick the little dragon avatar. Next, then you pick your Stadia name. My Stadia name, I'm gonna just make it my content creator alias, which is just gonna be JusticeXFalls. The X can be silent if you want it to be, or you could pronounce the X. I really don't care. It's just there for like stylistic reasons. So here we go. So it has your name here. This is how you appear to other players. Confirm. Oh, looks like somebody took that name. Whoops. So we're going to put underscore and see if that's taken. Only contain numbers 11, so we're gonna try 7. Whoops. Something wrong. Okay, so it looks like it won't even it's not letting you do new. It's not letting any new players sign up, so we might not even be able to get in here, y'all. Let's see. Your name is public. Won't be able to change it. Don't use your real name. Don't use any letters or numbers. All right, so we're gonna come back. We're gonna be right back. All right, so I couldn't move past the name selection screen. So what we're gonna do is skip sign up and just play and try these trial games and see if these trial games work. So let's look at all the game trials, see if there's anything else we could try out before this service goes kaput. So they have a bunch of them. Phoenix Point. It looks like a little shooter type situation. I'm gonna look. Oh, they got World War Z. World War Z is dope. Adam Wolf. We can play that for 60 minutes. Let's try out. We got Darksiders Definitive Edition. Darksiders 2. So let's try out. Let's try out Control. That's a graphically demanding game, right? Let's try that on Stadia.
Okay. Now I have a gun.
Can I show melee?
Says the dead man. Okay.
Fuck. sir. That's how you do it. It's a fountain of water.
Arcus, activate.
Let's go.
Yo, this music is so fire.
It's my turn. They're off guard. Help me out, Lloyd.
Leave it to me.
Yeah.
What's up? And they
My
dropped
turn
items.
now. Yeah. They're
Yeah, he's
down.
done.
No problem. Yeah.
Ooh. Her attack go crazy.
Ha! Extermination complete.
That was fire. That was fire. I like that.
Back to axe.
3, 2, 1, fight!
Tyrannosaurus.
This must be the scarab. It's seen better days, but it will have to do. Jump inside. Heading out. Hostile spotted.
I'll be right there.
Taking aim. Targeting. Kill confirmed.
Now, vault over the object. Great. Next, crouch to move under low objects. Let's check your familiarity with tools of the trade. Move to the armory. Refill your ammo from the highlighted box. Here's an action item. Reload your weapon and press the fire button to shoot the target. Now, aim down your sight to increase accuracy. Try that and shoot the targets. EMP grenades take out electronic equipment. Throw one at the turret to disable it. If you run short, there are more on the table.
Sending an EMP!
Walk through the door that just opened. You're performing well. Let's try out a melee attack on that barrier. You can also remove barriers by shooting. Switch to your main weapon and destroy the barrier. If you need more ammo, all right, candidate, move through the door. Whoops, looks like you stepped on a claymore.
Get
Place
your
a
free
medical
med kit.
station so colleagues can heal themselves.
First aid station here.
You're a team player. Stand next to the med station. Let's test your ability to meet objectives. Move into the capture of the area has begun. Excellent. Good work. Area captured. Head through the door. You can complete some objectives by firing at objects. Shoot, great shot. Head through that door and place a hacking device on the vault. Okay, the vault is open. Now let's get familiar with drones. Head through the door. Let's launch a drone. They allow you to strategically survey an area from a distance. All right, fly the drone through the window. work on synergy and teamwork. Marking a moving enemy makes them visible to teammates.
See what the
Awesome.
drone can find. Drone in
Disengage
motion.
from the drone, then head through the door. Excellent job. You've finished the preliminary training and onboarding exercise. You're ready for an exciting and productive freelance career.
Now,
And that's it, y'all. That's Google Stadia, man. I mean, again, it was a great idea. It just was kind of not too early for it. It was too early for its time. You know, I didn't really get the full experience. But I did get to jump in here and play a bunch of these trials, as you saw from the montage I just played, and there's more that I can still play before the deadline of January 18th. It's now the 3rd, so I still have roughly 2 weeks to get in here and try out all these games, which I plan on doing. And some of them I might buy on another program, so it's not a complete waste of time. You know, I would just say don't spend no money on it. Like I said, I got this premium version, premiere edition from my cousin. He gave it to me for free, and he got it for free. So he just gave it to me so I can make content with it. Appreciate him for that. But it had a large selection of games, but it's just the target audience is not gonna jump on this. They wanted to target everybody. They wanted to target the people that weren't gamers and the people that were gamers, like the hardcore gamers and people that wanted to game but didn't have money to pay for these systems, or people that wanted, or people that were gamers but were looking for a different option. But the player base just wasn't there for, you know, for the online experiences, and the sales and the money just wasn't there, you know, as far as install base and things of that nature, and people signing up for their pro subscription. So yeah, it's just sad to see it go. I think it did have potential. I think it will make a comeback once cloud gaming becomes more of a viable thing, because again, me personally, I can turn my phone into a hotspot and I can play games on the go. I do that when I travel. When I take the train, like if I don't drive to where I'm going, like if it's somewhere I can take the train to, then I take the train. I can make my phone a hotspot and my stuff works perfectly. Anything I use, my Steam Deck, my tablet, and my Logitech G Cloud works perfectly. So if I were a part of Stadia, I could have just had my Stadia controller on me, and I could have just been using it and playing games on the go like I would any other platform. So they did have a FAQ, a very extensive FAQ on how they're gonna get how people are gonna get their money back and get their refunds and things of that nature. Luckily, I don't have to worry about any of that. The only thing that piqued my interest for the FAQs was can I transfer my Stadia games to a different platform? So as we mentioned, Ubisoft Connect, they're giving you a way to transfer their games because they have a service called Ubisoft Connect that you can subscribe to and play Ubisoft games. They said a number of game publishers are providing ways to provide game transfer to their platform, but you may have to purchase the game on another platform to play. Please refer to the publisher's social channels for information on their games. So Ubisoft is letting you transfer over. Other companies, they may not. You may have to buy the game again, but your save data will be there, which is kind of crazy, kind of sleazy, but I mean, hey, you know, you bought the game on a new experimental platform and it kind of died, so it's kind of on you, low-key, as fucked up as that sounds. Excuse me. And the other one was, can I still use my Stadia controller? Yes, the Stadia controller can be used if connected via USB-C to a compatible USB-C or USB-A device. And now that I've played quite a few games on it, quite a variety of games on it, I gotta say, I like this controller. This controller is fire. It feels like a PS4 controller in the hand, and it's kind of set up like a PS4 controller, low-key. So, with a few Xbox kind of placements with this, like with the Stadia button, with the share button, the Google Assistant button, and the start and select button. Yeah, it's a really dope controller. I had no complaints using it. I have big hands, and you see, it didn't give me any problems using it. I would say, yeah. So if you can get your hands on one of these, just, you know, for nostalgia purposes, or one day if they bring the service back, you already have it, along with this, you know, this little dongle that goes into the TV. Actually, I didn't. You know what? Actually, we're gonna cut here because I didn't even try it. Sorry. The last ditch effort that we was gonna try to get connected was on the Google Chromecast Ultra, which is this thing. So we're gonna try this, and we're gonna be right back. All right, so here we are at the Stadia on the Google Chromecast. You can't use it, you know, if you try to do it now like I'm doing, because you can't connect to the app. Because when you connect to the app, we get the same issue that I was showing y'all before, you know, and it'll give you all of this why it's not working. So you cannot create a new account, you cannot set up a new account. If you didn't have it already working, then you can't. So the only experience we were able to have was the game trials, which is not bad. So yeah, at least we tried. So yeah, as you saw, it didn't work out. We couldn't get in there because you needed to connect the Stadia app to the controller, and then it would funnel to the Chromecast Ultra. And I think that right there, that little process right there, even though, you know, the service is over now and they're not allowing new news to come in, so that's why I wasn't working. I think just that process right there was a little bit too complicated for people that for the target audience that they wanted to grasp. Even for experienced gamers like myself, like I found myself like having to keep referring back to this starter guide to how to how to do this, you know. So that's kind of where they dropped the ball. If they didn't tether the service to using the app, if they didn't tether the process to using the service to the app, it would have that would have been another thing that would have freed it up and made it made the install base larger. So yeah, like I said, you can go in here, you can play these trial games if you want. Just in case there's any games in here you might have always wanted to try, but there's no demo available for. You can play a whole 30 to 120 minutes depending on the type of game it is. You can try it out and see if you want it. So yeah, jump on there now, because as of January 18th, all of this is going to be shut down and done. And yeah, Stadia, man, it was good while it lasted. It was a good run. So even just having this little experience that I had playing the 5 games that I have and the games that I will play after that, it was fun. Like you could I keep saying but whatever. It's fun. Like I think that cloud gaming, there is a future for cloud gaming. A lot of people shit on cloud gaming, saying that it's useless, it's no point. But I think there will be a time and a place for cloud gaming. It's just not now. Okay, so I just wanted to put this little video together to see if we can have one last Stadia experience before it's shut down. So, you know, you guys let me know what y'all think in the comments. Do you have Stadia? Are you still enjoying the games? I think they said it's going to be shutting down. Yeah, it's going to be shutting down completely. You won't be able to play the games that you have after it's shut down. Just refer to, we will be leaving the Stadia platform and game service online till January 18th, so you can play it up until then. This will probably be like one of the last Stadia videos you see being made, but so I just wanted to put my little footprint into the history of Google Stadia. It was a good service. It might be back later on when cloud gaming is more viable, but right now it's not. So y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments though. So y'all already know the vibes. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. This is your boy JusticeXFalls, and we out. One.